Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Toyota Field. I'm Joel Lamp with the Huntsville-Madison County Convention Visitors Bureau, and we are excited to bring you here today. We've got a really cool announcement, and so I'll bring up the quarterback of our team here in Madison, Mayor Paul Finley.
All right.
Mayor.
Well, good morning, and it's an exciting day in Madison in this entire Tennessee Valley. This is a big announcement and something that's really neat for Toyota Field, for Madison, Huntsville, Madison County, but also this entire Tennessee Valley, and it shows one more ability for this crew, the Trash Pandas, I guess on this side, to use this multi-use venue. But before I make the announcement and then kick it off to these guys that are going to tell you how we're going to make it happen, I thought I'd remind everybody here just what kind of week we have here in Madison County. And as our county commission, you know, the chairman is watching over all this stuff happen. I mean, we started, you know, Boeing and ULA have launched the crewed Starliner. Toyota makes an announcement, the 9th expansion, $350 million, you know, 350 jobs, $282 million investment. Huntsville International Airport was named the best small airport in the United States. Huntsville was named the #2 best place to live in America, and Madison was named the #1 best place to live in Alabama and the #26 best subdivision in America. And that's just this week. And nobody's going to remember it after we make this announcement. And I think that's, we know they will, but in this case, I'm thrilled to announce that we are bringing women's college softball to Toyota Field in February. Let's start there. As someone who, whether I watch it live or catch it the next morning, find the top 10 plays in America the night before from SportsCenter, if you've been watching that over the last 2 weeks, at least half of the plays each night are from women's college softball. Some phenomenal athletes, and we're going to bring multiple teams here, and it's going to start February 19th. It's going to start with 2 games that include our local colleges. UAH will have a game, and Alabama A&M will each have a game. And then the third game that night is our spotlight game, and that is the University of Alabama playing Jacksonville State in women's softball here at Toyota Field. But we're not done, because over the next couple of days we're bringing 8 teams, really 7 teams plus Jacksonville State in to play a tournament. 3 powerhouses from the SEC will come in with Auburn, Ole Miss, and Mississippi State. Obviously Jacksonville State will be here, and then we tie in James Madison, Miami of Ohio, Louisiana Tech, and East Tennessee State University. All of that's going to happen here at Toyota Field, and Garrett's going to tell you how we're going to transition this baseball field into a softball field, and thank goodness he's got that job. Because the Toyota, our Trash Pandas do a phenomenal job with this facility. And then none of this happens unless the Convention Visitors Bureau and our Sports Commission puts a focus on using economic development for these types of events, and I thank these guys for helping to make this happen. You know, this is exciting for us, and I'll add one last thing. When we purchased the Wellness Center over the mountain here, about a mile, we also secured 2 fields, and we've transitioned those fields now. We've redone the fields, we've added fencing, we've added parking, and those are able to be used for this tournament, so the folks can be a mile away, practice, be inside in the Wellness Center, slide over here and back and forth. So again, we continue to make this area something that's so strong in supporting these events. So with that said, as the mayor, I can't be any more proud, and most of my job is now done. And then we hand it off to these guys, and they're going to tell you how to make it work. But before we get there, I'm always really proud to have a partner in this community that manages all of us, and that's our County Commission Chairman, Mac McCutcheon, former Speaker of the House here in the city, in the state, and he continues to add so much value to the team here that makes us that much stronger. And so please help me welcome the Chairman of the Madison County Commission, Mac McCutcheon. Don't run off. I can't run off?
Yeah. I'm not going to let you run off.
Okay.
The mayor just shared many great things that's happening in this community, and it does not happen without partnerships. And I can say, working from a state level, this community is very blessed and unique in the way our local governments come together to make things happen. And I enjoy working with this guy. He does a great job, and he's a good partner, and we all should be very thankful for your leadership.
Right.
I just want to say thank you for that.
I'm just glad I don't have to play against them. They're all fun.
But I do want to say, as the mayor mentioned, all of the great things that's happening in our community. We work very hard as local leaders to try to promote economic development for our community so that we can have a little fun. And at the end of the day, we try to have nice restaurants, recreational areas, Trash Panda Stadium. It's all about enjoyment. We work hard and we've been successful, but yet at the end of the day, we want to have a little bit of fun. But that takes work also, and it takes a lot of partnerships coming together to work. I want to say thank you to what y'all have done, and Mark, with the work that you've done, Joel, Garrett, all of the things that's being done. You work hard, but you also were successful because you enjoy and have a passion for what you do. And I'm very, very appreciative. I appreciate that very, very much. But as from a county commission standpoint, we're a partner. We join with you in the partnership, and we're excited about bringing these teams here. This is really going to be exciting. And I'll just say this, before they ever get here, they're going to have the best facilities, the best playing field, and the best atmosphere that they'll find anywhere to be able to enjoy their sport. So thank y'all very, very much. Thank you.
All right, thank you and welcome everyone. My name is Garrett Fairman. I'm the GM of the Trash Pandas, and thanks, Mayor and Chairman, for your support for allowing us to turn this into this baseball facility into a softball facility, albeit for 1 week. But unlike the football game where we played one football game and that was it, we're going to play a whole bunch of softball. So we're going to get our money's worth out of transitioning this field. So, but it will be much like the football game. It's going to be a huge undertaking, transforming this baseball facility into a softball facility. But we have the best groundskeeper in the country with Charlie Weaver and also Ben Berenda. And the rest of the grounds crew staff. So we have the right people in place to do this. This isn't something that we thought of over last night. We've been thinking about doing this for quite some time, and with the help of everybody here, this is all kind of coming to fruition. So, softball has grown tremendously over the last few years. Like Mayor was saying, their highlights all the time on Sports Center and you name it. I've been watching a lot more softball, looking not only at the game, but looking at how the fields are set up a little bit more differently. I look at it a little different angle right now, but they're exciting games. I mean, they are exciting games. Like, going, gosh, I've been missing out for a long time. So, so this is very exciting. Another key part of this event will be at the tail end of this event. We're going to have a whole bunch of our local high school softball teams going to put the cap of this event on. So. This is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for those local high schools to play on this field too, which is very exciting for me. We've had a lot of high school baseball games, and these kids come out onto the field think they're at Yankee Stadium. I know I would be if I was in high school, playing at a facility like this. So I'm really happy to announce that we're going to have some local high school softball playing here as well. Like I said before, this has been in the works for a long time, at least up here in a lot of our heads, and but we've learned a lot that it's going to be a big undertaking. It's not just simply taking out the baseball mound, taking out some grass. It's moving the whole field. It's going to be a bigger undertaking than it would be for changing this facility into a football stadium. So, but we're excited about it. So, with that being said, tickets will go on sale June 10th. Which is Monday, for our Trash Panda season ticket holders, and then it will go on sale to the public on June 13, which is Thursday. So we're excited about this, and I'll leave it at that. And we're here. So, all right, thank you.
Thank you. Huntsville Sports Christian is proud to be a partner in this event. It's a great example of how North Alabama works together. I can't thank Chairman McCutcheon, Mayor Finley, the Trash Pandas, and the Convention and Visitors Bureau for all their hard work. It's been a great event. Women's sports continues to grow, and especially softball. They're so much fun to watch, and we know that we're going to put together a great experience for the student athletes, not only student athletes, but the coaches, the fans, and the referees and umpires. So it's going to be just a wonderful event, and we're going to work hard to make sure that they enjoy it. This event will provide significant economic impact to the area. Not only the area quite around the stadium, these hotels will be full. Hotels will get business in Huntsville and Athens and all over North Alabama. And thank you, Chairman McCutcheon, for leading this effort. It's just a great example to live in our community. It's such a big area, and that's why we do so well, I think, is the partnership together. And not only is it great for an economic impact, it's great for the quality of our life. Politicians, we speak of improving the quality of life of our citizens all the time. Chairman McCutcheon, Mayor Finley know this. It's really important that we provide opportunities for our fans or our citizens to enjoy themselves and to be proud of their cities, and this event will do that very well. So I'm going to turn it over to really the guy that's put in the most work, Joel Lamp with the Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Thanks, Mark. As everybody's mentioned, this has been a tremendous partnership between all the entities up here. Nobody can do this by themselves, and without everybody's help here today, none of this would be possible. So again, thank you to everyone for your support on this. This continues our growth as a sports tourism destination. The investment made in Town Madison and Toyota Field, this event is able to unlock that in a way that we've been looking for the last couple of years. Adding the fields down at Hexagon and being able to bring in some extra elements, especially with the high school event on Monday, will allow us to do some really cool things from that standpoint. But it also continues to drive home what Mark mentioned. Economic development, ability to additionally market the city and the region as a destination, but also improve the quality of life. Those are kind of the cornerstones we look for when we bring events to town, and this event knocks all those out of the park. We've talked a lot about softball growing leaps and bounds. The coverage that they've gotten on ESPN has been massive, and so the opportunity for us to tie into that and help tell the story of Huntsville and Madison a little bit more through softball is a tremendous opportunity that we can't afford to miss. With that, we'll wrap up. We've got Coach Les Studeman here from UAH, and we've got two players, Morgan Nowakowski. I knew I butchered your last name. I knew it was coming. She's from Jacksonville State, and Katie Bracken from UAH is here as well. So with that, we thank you guys for coming. If you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you.